Hello everyone, and greetings from myself and my family here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I am Gloria Mwangifumana and honored to be sharing and encouraging you during this time. Let me tell you that it is well even though. I will be sharing with you the meaning of it is well even though, and I'll be drawing from Psalms 23 verse 4. See, the world is going through a tough time due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Our lives have been hugely disrupted in so many aspects. But I'd like to invite you to take the approach of gratitude, even though. You know, I don't want to be the kind of Christian who thanks God only when He is serving me. That is the kindergarten level. Looking at pre-COVID-19, a lot of us, myself included, thanked God on a provision level. Don't get me wrong, ain't nothing wrong with that. In fact, that is what Moses taught us, how to relate with God on a basic level. For example, when God blesses you, you remember Him. When He keeps His covenant with you, keep His commands so that it may go well with you. When He blesses you, obey Him. This is basic. So we get David coming in and he takes us a little bit deeper. He graduates us. He matures us on how to give gratitude. If you recall, David's life was riddled and woven with chaos. But David had an uncanny ability to thank God through it all. Though a sinner, he was a man after God's own heart. David reminds us that the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. Do you recognize these words? Maybe you have heard this echoed at a funeral, or maybe you've read this at a time of mourning. David's father said something interesting in Psalm 23 verse 4. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. In comparison, Moses was teaching us how to give thanks for the basics. However, David comes in and he teaches us how to thank God during the tough times, during the even though period. Even though. This is a graduated form of gratitude. Pre-COVID-19, I would say that was a remedial level. The thank you for the period. It is times like now, during COVID-19 and like situations, where you graduate and take on a mature gratitude, where you learn to praise God even though you have been laid off, even though putting food on the table has become a problem, even though you're severely ill, or even though you have lost a loved one. Brothers and sisters, I just want to encourage you to trust God even though the times are unsure or unstable, because in your pain and weakness, God is with you. Let us be Christians who do not just thank God for what we can see, but also what we cannot. For it is well even though.